We have what we call Jehovah the Doctor in our church, where medical doctors come, examine people, check them before we pray. The miracles that were happening there were so much that the National Medical Association of our country decided to send doctors from that state to do the registration by themselves, not our doctors. So we saw young, and you know, when doctors are young, they are too forward and very arrogant and proud. The elderly doctors are the matured ones. They can take anything. But the young ones are too excited to prove to you that you know nothing. So I saw about 9 doctors or so, about 9 to 12. 12. I was told that they came there. I said, what do they want? He said they came to register by themselves. So I told my doctors, step aside. These guys were registering. Because what they do, if you come, you say you have HIV, they have to check with the HIV kit and confirm if it's HIV 1 or 2. They write it on the placard. If some of you may have been to our service, you know how they do Jehovah the Doctor. You say you are blind, they will have to confirm, is it blindness or eye pain? They will if you say if you bring somebody that can't see, they will confess, say, no, this one is not blind. He only has a cataract, partial cataract. They will write it. So these people came and they requested to see me first before I minister. So I said, why? They came to the office and said I should raise my hand. I opened it. They want to confirm if there were some things in their hands. They said, can we follow you from here to the venue? I said, sure, why not? They followed me. When I turned to talk to somebody, they stood. They followed me. We were going, and I was so excited. I was so excited. So they were following me about. It is a gift. I know it's a gift. I didn't merit it. Grace found me. It doesn't come out of your perfection. In fact, can I surprise you? It is your imperfection that qualifies you before God. Matthew chapter 5 verse 48, be ye perfect, even as your heavenly Father is perfect. But it's your imperfection. Because mighty men are proud, so not mighty men are called. So I walked there, and I was laying there as I saw they were examining. I was laying there, people were screaming, people were shouting. If you watch our service on Saturday, you would have seen the miracles that happened there. So people were screaming, shouting. I discovered from about 12, it dropped to 9 that were following me. From 9, it dropped to 6. When I turn, the other ones, as they see miracle, they stop and start crying. This will see, they'll stop and start crying. This will see, they'll stop. Doctors crying. When I got to a point, I had one of them behind me say, they didn't teach us this in medical school. And I know I was about to pray for a blind woman. One of the doctors came, he stood. I said, what? He said, I tested this woman 7 times. I said, so can I pray? He said, pray. I prayed. After I prayed, I said, doctor, examine. He told the woman, touch my head. She touched. Touch my nose. Watch this. Touch my nose. He touched. Touch my mouth. He touched. He said, no. Touch my head. He touched. Touch my nose. He touched. Touch my mouth. He touched. He said, no. Touch my head. The third one was a knock. Koi. So that you know I can see your head. I turned to him. I said, what are you saying? He said, this is real. This is real. And one of them was very proud. Obviously a Muslim. Very proud. With all he was seeing. He said, wonderful. Wonderful. I noticed he stumbled to somebody. And he embraced the person by the side. I said, you know this one? I said, it's my cousin. And I said, how? He says, my cousin will grow up together and all that. What are you doing here? I said, I brought my mom. She's on the wheelchair. She can't walk. He said, yeah, they told me about mama's condition. Yeah. I said, you know about the mom? He said, yes, she's paralyzed. I said, you know this one? He said, yes. I said, hallelujah. I said, you know this one? He said, yes. I said, good. I said, come to this side. I said, can I pray for her? She's going to walk now. He said, I don't think so. Medically, the nerves have packed up, and she has a problem with the spinal cord. So when the spinal cord is gone, it doesn't send signals. He was interpreting medicine to me. There are no signal because the spinal cord. So I don't think so. I say, watch now. Can I pray? He said, yes. And I laid hands and I gave an order because I understand how this thing works. Every sickness is a function of a spirit. It's a spirit. So we prayed, spoke to the spinal cord, asked the Lord to create a new one. Now the Lord has created it. The next thing you do is to give command. So I said, now stand up. She stood up, began to walk. The guy collapsed. It just bam. So I said, good for you. And at the end, I said, now I'm going to lead people to Christ. Doctors, all of you stand here. Say after me, Lord Jesus. They say, Lord Jesus. I said, good.